twice in the past 2 weeks or so, I went out with two separate friends and their girlfriends. First place we went to was a steakhouse, and he brought his girl, right? Second place, another dude. We went to the park to play badminton, and then one of the guys brought his girl. Both of them are in long-term relationships. So when I would hang out with them, I started to realize something. And this even applies to my dynamic. I noticed that my friends, they're all calm and nonchalant, not very reactive to things. Yet their girls are crash outs. Like very dramatic. I'm not saying they're crazy or unstable or irrational, but you can easily tell these shorties will crash out over many different things. And I was like, you know what's funny? I was thinking about it. Like every time I dated someone and it lasted for a very long time, it's usually that same dynamic. I'm a very nonchalant type of person in real life. I come off shy, really. I don't really show too many emotions or react to things often. Like I have the poker face a lot in real life. This is like 90% of the time. I still do crash out 10% of the time. Regardless, I found myself most compatible with someone who was the crash out. Whenever I dated someone who wasn't a crash out, like me, we had communication issues, or the relationship felt boring or dry, or just, it just wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes duality makes sense, where they say opposites attract. As the non-crash out, I'm usually the one telling someone to, hey, it's gonna be okay. Like I'll reassure the situation, or like calm down, or and honestly, half of the time when my shorty's crashing out, it's funny. I'm low key a rage baiter. I just be wanting to see her crash out because it's funny. But it's like when she's literally panicking or going through something, I'm always like, I don't know. I just don't react the same. I just don't match the energy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm just the mediator in a situation. Like it's, hey, you know what? Things happen. You know what I'm saying? My friends are the same way, because I've seen their shorties crash out or get ready to be in crash out mode, where they get over dramatic or like ready to explode in anger or frustration or be upset. Like they're going to burst in tears over something that the homie is just neutralizing it. It's like, you ever see, I'm sure you've seen this before, and this might be you. Y'all ever see that laid back dude just unbothered? Like he's not a pushover too much. He's just calm. And then you look at his girl, and she's somewhere on the spectrum between passionate and chaotic. Like it's like the whole man's life is a side quest he didn't even ask for. He's just walking around collecting emotional debris, and just doesn't let it get to him as much as it gets to her, whatever that situation, whatever causes this chaotic feelings to come out. I've also seen two crash outs date at the same time. Like that never works. You can't have two crash outs in one relationship. Like I mentioned, I crash out 10% of the time. Yo, whenever I do crash out, nothing ever good happens. It's always like a war zone. Because remember, I always end up dating the crash out. So like when two people are in crash out mode, they're going to be both yelling at each other, or they're in crying mode, or both just doing edgy stuff to each other. I got to be real with y'all. I feel like somebody in the relationship has to be the emotional wall. Like, and it's fair to interchange this too. Like sometimes, like if I'm in crash out mode, it's okay for the crash out who I'm usually dating to actually turn off that crash out mode. Like there needs to be somebody who's the cool down timer. Somebody's got to be like, okay, breathe. It's okay. Things happen type of person. That reassurance. If you're a crash out type of guy watching this, because I think I can only speak for the guys here in terms of like being that crash out. Like if you feel you've been crashing out a lot, that's probably why you feel nurtured or feel better with women who feel like safety or a calming place to you. Like you could be that crash out guy, and this girl is just like, she's the one who, like, I'm not saying puts you in your place, but she sort of neutralizes you. She shuts you down in a sense. Like that's that safety net. And look, I'm not saying one dynamic is better than the other. Okay. I'm not saying you got to be calm and your partner has to be dramatic. It's just a pattern of calm dudes and chaotic girlfriends, or crash out dudes and gentle/calm girlfriends. And it does work. It surprisingly works very well. Like some of the most emotionally solid relationships I've ever seen have had this structure. The guy doesn't even have to be structured or sympathetic enough to be a therapist. He's just emotionally chill, or she's just emotionally chill. And then the opposite, you know what I'm saying? They hold it down. We all got our moments of why can't I speak? We all got our moments of duality though. Sometimes the crash out doesn't become one, and vice versa. But if you know you're the emotional one, the passionate one, the one who loves heavy and you're loud and messy or very blunt per se, you need peace in your life. You need that person who feels like the calm. You can't just be dating another crash out or somebody who is also like that. It just gets toxic, bro. Also, you start to realize that if you're dating someone who is more emotionally grounded, that sometimes you don't even you learn that you don't even need to explode every single time you feel something, because your partner shows you another way to handle your emotions or reassures your situation. When shorties be crashing out, again, I either low-key be laughing or I'm just, hey, this ain't as serious as it should be, even though I understand why it's serious to her. But like, I'm not gonna match the energy. Like, I don't even do this on purpose. Okay, I just don't feel like matching it, and that, I think that's okay. Crash outs also don't like it when they see someone else crashing out against them. Okay, like if they're crashing out, that doesn't mean like they're already at 100. Okay, no need to be at 100 with them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you end up getting people mad at you, or like things just end up getting really bad. You know what I'm saying? If you're not the emotional safety net for someone you're dating, it's probably not going to end up very well, especially if you're the calm one. You know what I'm saying? This is just an observation. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Have you ever noticed this too or not? Like, this episode is found on Spotify and YouTube. I'm out.